The movie starts with Lily on a train on her way to Brighton Beach. She meets up with her best friend, Jerry, for a day of fun. Lily and Jerry dare each other to go skinny dipping in the ocean. Their day of fun continues as they cycle along the beach. Jerry accidentally bumps into an ice cream vendor's signboard. The seller, known as David, is angered by Jerry's late apology. Jerry ends up buying some despite David's unwelcoming energy. David and Lily are checking each other out. Jerry notices David's camera and asks if he's a photographer. David replied rudely, prompting Lily to tell him off. Lily gets back home past her curfew time, making her mother upset. Lily and her mother have a strained relationship. Lily dodges the questions she's asked with smart but rude answers. The family has plans to go to a concert. Lily's mother tells her to call her father from the office since they're running late to the show. Lily heads up the stairs to her father's office and walks in on him getting busy with his patient. He's too engrossed in the moment to notice her. He only looked up when he heard somebody shutting the door. The shock leads Lily to Jerry's house. Unlike in Lily's home, the conversation between Jerry and her family is warmer and more open. Jerry's father asks Lily how she's doing at work. Lily works as a boat tour guide. She complains about her boss, who is always making moves on her. Lily is also set to join Yale University. Jerry and Lily leave the table and head out to the backyard. Lily tells Jerry about her father's affair. During this intimate conversation, the girls talk about their deflowering. Neither of them has had their salad tossed. They're skeptical about joining college as virgins. One day, David is riding down the street when he spots a Lily from a distance. David gets an idea. While Lily is busy on her tour guide, David prints and plasters the picture he took of her while at the beach. David sticks the photos on Lily's route home so she can notice them. She arrives at the last picture in which David has asked her where she lives. She finds this gesture mysterious yet sweet. Lily and Jerry meet up, and Lily is excited to share the news about the photos. Just then, Jerry interrupts her and tells Lily that she met David the previous night while out to dinner. Lily's disappointed and judges Jerry for dragging her parents to a mission disguised as dinner. Jerry diverts the topic and asks Lily about her news. Lily lies and tells Jerry about her inappropriate boss instead. The same evening, Lily's younger sister goes to her room to tell Lily that their mother is in tears. Only Lily knows what may be causing the hurt. She decides to take her sisters to her room instead. Lily decides to go back to the beach, hoping to meet David. She finds his ice cream stand locked up since he isn't around. Lily strolls down to the beach for a view, but notices a beautifully designed sand breakfast plate. David runs up to her and they have their first personal encounter. David asks her to join him for the day, but Lily refuses. David doesn't waste time trying to convince her and walks off. Lily shouts her home address in the hopes that he will stop by. As usual, Lily spends her evenings after work in the company of Jerry. Jerry tells her that she's tried reaching out to David at his workplace. However, David has no interest in her because he's either unresponsive or never around to talk to her. Lily tells her not to worry. After all, Jerry and David barely know each other. The news of Jerry's approach makes Lily keep her meeting with David a secret. Lily decides to talk about her boss, Fitzsimmons. Back at home, Lily's mother has asked her husband to leave the house and give her space. Lily's angered by the news and gives her mother her unwarranted 2 cents. Lily blames her mother for trying to tear the family apart. Lily leaves the room in a rage and steps out for some fresh air. Luckily, David remembers her address and he passes by in time. David and Lily leave and head to his place. Lily looks around as she tries to know more about David from his living space. They exchange a few words and David tells Lily that he's interested in traveling to either Rome or Paris. David asks Lily to read a book out loud, but he's too taken by her beauty. He gives in and kisses her. Lily questions if David intends to meet Jerry later that week, but he has no answer. Lily barely gets any sleep as she ponders over the kiss. She meets up with Jerry again. Jerry's waiting to perform at an open mic gig. Jerry's complaining about David and how distant he is, despite her throwing all the signals his way. Jerry's shocked to see that David has made it in time before her performance. She asks Lily for advice, but Lily's caught between a rock and a hard place. Lily's too engrossed in her performance to notice David holding Lily's hand. Jerry also questions the awkward and familiar goodbye between Lily and David. However, she dismisses it as David being out of character. Fitzsimmons makes things awkward for Lily at work. Lily gives a tour to some FBI agents and Fitz suggests that she take up the night shift for triple the income. She updates Jerry and her mother about her day with Fitzsimmons. Jerry's mother suggests that Lily report her boss for harassment. Jerry is having none of it and asks her mother to leave them in peace. Lily gets back home from dinner at Jerry's to find David waiting for her in the parking lot. Lily questions David's sudden appearance. David answers her with an intense lip lock. The temperature between the two is through the roof. Lily leads David to the garage and they indulge in some devil's dance. Lily's sister is quick to report her late night out at breakfast the next morning. Lily believes she has come of age and barely listens to her mother's advice. On her way to work, Lily runs into her father at the parking lot. He tries to talk her out of involving herself in disagreement with her mother, but Lily is stubborn. Despite wanting her father back at home, she refuses to go on a lunch date with him. As usual, Lily finds comfort in hanging around Jerry. Jerry's parents have planned a barbecue. David declines Jerry's invitation to the party. Jerry's need for advice and reassurance from Lily are always met with vague answers from Lily. Lily's guilt always gets the best of her. Okay guys, quick pause to remind you to comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. On with the recap. Things are still strained between Lily and her mother. She barges in on Lily about to flick her own bean, but Lily kicks her out. After Lily is getting ready in the shower, David sneaks in and they enjoy some morning glory before heading out. Lily and David spend the day together. David is busy plastering portraits of people on the street as they ride around town. After a fun-filled day, Lily and David head back to his place for some tangoing in between the sheets. Lily remembers she needs to call her mom before curfew time. Her phone is off and she uses David's instead. Lily's mother tells her that Jerry's father has passed away. Lily is shocked by the news and runs to Jerry's house. Lily is heartbroken as she also consoles Jerry. The news makes Lily demand that her mother allow her father to move back into the house. Lily runs into her father one day and questions if he is moving back in. He tells Lily to empathize with her mother, who is the one bearing the most hurt. It hurts Lily to see Jerry talk about David. Jerry wishes David would visit and comfort her. David tries calling Lily on her house phone, but she would rather not speak to him. David is forced to stalk Lily and wait for her on her way to work. Lily is avoidant and tells David to visit Jerry and pay his respects. Jerry convinces David that they should leave the house. They go on a stroll to a park as Jerry reminisces about her father. To David's surprise, Jerry asks him to make love to her. On the day of the funeral service, Jerry shares the news with Lily. While Jerry is excited, Lily feels hurt and betrayed. She tries to reach David, but her calls go unanswered. The pain and anger lead her to Fitzsimmons' office one late evening. After the drink, Lily boldly makes the first move and makes out with him. Fitzsimmons feels like he's scored the jackpot, but Lily is acting out of emotions. When he leaves her to get some protection, Lily thinks twice and decides to leave as fast as she can. Lily runs to David's house. David is relieved to see her, but Lily is upset about David sleeping with Jerry. David tells Lily that Jerry is the one who asked. Before he can clarify himself, Lily lies that she has slept with Fitzsimmons. Lily is having a rough time. She is far from happy when she discovers that her father has moved back in. When Jerry talks about David, Lily becomes snappy and tells Jerry to stop calling David and leave him alone. Lily avoids talking to anyone, and David has no choice but to trace her whereabouts. When David finally catches up to her, he explains that he has not slept with Jerry. David asks her to tell Jerry about their fling, but Lily is too upset to do it. Things end up going Jerry's way, and David calls her instead. He asks to hang out with Jerry at the same garden she took him to when her father died. Unknown to them, Lily is watching from a distance. She heads back home and Jerry passes by afterwards. Jerry breaks the news that David is leaving for Paris the next day. Lily is at his doorstop the next day begging him to stay. David has had enough of the mind games. Lily admits to lying about the affair with her boss. They exchange one goodbye kiss before David leaves. All the while, Jerry is watching from a distance. Lily sees her and they get into a heated argument. Lily admits that she had been seeing David all summer. David decides to send a printed photograph to Jerry's address in the hopes that it will reunite Lily and Jerry. The photo is addressed to Lily. Jerry brings it to Lily's house as she's packing up to head to college. Lily figures that David has sent the picture to Jerry on purpose so that the two can reconcile. Have you and a friend ever shared a love interest? How was it? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.